Hello, I am Adarsh Devi from the Miramar Water Jets. Today I am going to share how to download and configure and use the float data visualizer. First up, we're going to github, github.com. Okay, whatever. So here you could type my name, which is Adarsh Devi. So that's my user. Soft enter. And then here we would have users. So there are 3 users. I'm not sure why. I think this is mine, but so this is my user with this blue background here. So here we're going to see that there's a float digital visualizer on top here. So we click on that, and then we're going to releases here, and we have the Windows x86 release. So we got to download it, and I'm clicking download and see, I'm opening this. So I'm double clicking it. It says Windows Protector, don't have to worry about it. It's not malware or anything. So we have set a wizard. You can put whatever you want for the installation of this. And then you click next and install. And so done, you click finish. And if you type in float data visualizer, I have 2 at the old version. Yeah, and you have this here, so you just open it. And if it's the first time, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get all ports are empty. Then just click OK, and it'll close up. You don't have to worry about it. So I have a Arduino Uno R3. I am using this as my float data receiver. So this app uses communication through serial communication. So I am connecting this right now, and okay, and do it again for the visualizer. So you can see there's like a bunch of unstucks. You don't have to worry about it. So usually whenever you install it, you would get a pop-up window. I will download it. I won't download it, but I'll delete some of the files so you can know how it works. Okay, so now you have, this is the application, and down here this is the console. You would have all the data points getting printed out and stuff, and then you have your end flag and data transfer. So I will explain this UI now. Please don't resize it. Resizing is broken, so I suggest you not resizing it. Okay, so we have the scatter plot. It has like all the data. So if you hover over the data, you get the time and depth, as you can see, and you can do it for each of the points here. Let's go even further. We can do this point. It shows us time is 24, 54, and 70 meters. If we go all the way down, we have it right here, the last entry. So this is the scatter plot. It has all the data. And next is the table. You have time and depth. It has the packet. The packet numbers basically, I guess it's a profiles, but I'm not sure exactly. It is one of the most important metrics, so that's there. So you have all the recording, and now that I've shown you how this works, I will show how to use some of the features here. So some of them is this fit view. You have everything in this small view, and you can do everything as you do. If you want it to be a bit longer or wider, you would increase the width, and it's longer. And if you do it, increase the width, it's more longer. So if you want to do it again, decrease it, you can do decrease the width. So now it's even smaller. So fit view would make it a set size. So that's for view. Now we export. There are like a few options. So we have scatter plot. I am taking a screenshot of this float of the scatter plot. Here you can see it has this really long file path. So I'm not sure if that's gonna work. Okay, yeah, that works. Okay, so you can see this is your app right here, and this is the screenshot of it. And what if you want this really great table as a screenshot? Well, you can do that as well. You take a screenshot and you go to console. It has it right here. There is a better way to do it. I will show you in a bit. So that's your values. It shows like your values are and such. So after export we have data. So this is exporting data, which is raw data, and there is export CSV data. This I will come back into it before. So I'll just close these, and now we'll go to help. Help, you have file paths. So this is where like the most important file paths are. So first you go app. So you see this like text, right? You click copy and OK and close. So you can paste it and oh wait, no, File Explorer and paste it. So this is where everything is: your screenshots, your exports, your CSVs, your settings file. That's also there, but I'll show it later. So in data, we have our two CSV files. So we have all our data here. We have time and depth. That's what we're using. I'll show you how we can configure those later. So you can see this is a CSV file. So you have time, comma, depth, and you would have everything except packet data. That's not there here. And you have raw CSV, which is just like the terminal. I believe it is terminal. What is that? The terminal. If you can see, you have this PN12, MemorJets, and blah blah blah, and that's what's right here. So it's basically the raw data that you're sending to your float, and this is also just the headers for it. That's what this folder is. That's data folder. Next is logs. There's supposed to be like files, but that's not implemented, so you don't have to worry about. So in screenshots, there are two: screenshot and table. So these are a few. So I believe this is the one. Actually, no. This is the one we just took now. As we can see here, we have the red dot here on top. This is the one which is the long one. So if you want like a really long, if you want like a really long one, you could do that as well. Full view, and let's see, do that. Yes. So you can also get like this really long graph if you want to. That's also there. And in table, you have your table. It's right here. It's the screenshot for that. That's what this is. And that's it. That's for this. If you're sure what the screenshot CSV files are, there's right here. Your app config file. You have all the file paths here, outside here. And so this is the next important thing. This is the file paths, a settings file. So there's like a bunch of stuff here. I'll try my best to explain it. So the COM port is basically what the port is for your serial connection. So my Arduino is in COM3. So you would put 4 backslashes, a period, and 2 more backslashes. This is because in coding, and well, especially in Java, this is the input and the output would be 1. So that's what this is. So that's why you need about 4 of these So these 4 backslashes becomes 2, and these 2 backslashes become 1. So it'd be backslash backslash dot backslash com3. That's where the Arduino, my Arduino is connected to. Next is your baud rate, whatever you have for your Arduino. I do not have my Arduino code, but this is what the baud rate is, and this is the COM port for it. Arduino. I can show you the COM port if you don't know how to do it. I'll also just show it quickly. Okay, whatever. So if you see it, we see it's at COM3. That's what it's right there. It's at COM3. Okay, that's for that. So this is your packet data. Let's say your explorers. So that would be EX27, I guess, and some random team. Random mate ROV team. You have the packet, and you have this. You have the time. This is where you always find your time, and you have unit 2. What is unit 2? Unit 2 is basically your second unit. So here I have is depth. If you want, you can have pressure. So pressure, and whatever the unit is, pascals, I believe, but I could be wrong, but I'm just using it. So I'm using pascals for pressure. So then you have start data and end data transfer. These two are flags that your float receiver would use. So without, if there's nothing here, nothing will you won't be able to use the app. So you should have like this start, you should have like some flag here, specific like text that will tell the app to start reading the data, and you'll also have like some text that will tell the app to stop reading the data. So for the floats, when we're doing the profiles, that's what this is. Profile 1, profile 2. We have 2 profiles. That's what it is. Down here is basically the project version and the release version and the platform. You just ignore it. Don't do anything with it. This is all you need to mess around with for making it work. Okay, so now that I've changed like this packet and this pressure and units, I will restart the app and see what it's going to do. And also, here the unit is in seconds for time. You can change it to hours or whatever unit you would like. For here, I'm just having it as seconds. So I'm going to close the app, file close, or you just go up here and click close, or you just close it on the bottom. Then float data visualizer, and running again. Let's see. Okay, I will restart it again. Connection, recent, true. Okay, now I remember. Oh yeah, that's okay. I remember why it's not working. It's because I changed this. PN12 Miramar water jets. Okay, so if you don't config this as whatever your serial COM or Arduino is doing, it's not going to read the data. So please close it somehow, because I have to close like a few threads. So float. Okay, yeah. If you can see, I am sending my Arduino sending Miramar water jets, and here it had something else, and that is why it was giving a bunch of errors. The team name, maybe the team number as well, was not the same as the settings. So the Arduino was giving Explorers 27, but this was taking in Pioneers 12, so it's not the same thing, and that's why the app was not working. I remember that now. Okay, so that's what the setting is, and that's what this does. So this is the float digital visual. If you have any issues, bugs, or anything, please report it to here. So let's say something's not working. You just do this, new issue description, oh, and then you create, and then you're done. So I hope this was understandable and useful. I thank Ethan from one minute. I thank Ethan from Ethan from SG Robotics for his help in testing the app. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial, I guess. So if you need some help, you can just DM me. I'm on the mid-ROV Discord server. Any questions, I'm happy to explain it to you guys. I'm Others Davey, and thank you for using the visualizer.